So when you say this is the future, it just takes me back to the past, say like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
The music scene was completely different. So
Yeah.
how do you think it's evolving and how are you catching up with that?
Everything in the world, like fashion, technology, everything is evolving. Music also has evolved over the last 10 years. I can give you Bangalore as an example. There was rock, which was super popular back then. Now it's electronic music. It's gonna keep changing. Music's always gonna keep evolving. I know one thing for sure, DJs are the trendsetters.
Because I feel that especially in a country like India, a lot of people look at DJs like person who's coming to mix 10 different songs and making them dance, but it's a lot of homework. Like you have to keep going back to your drawing board and then you have to collectively decide, how you're going to, and you guys actually produce not only audio but also visuals.
Yeah.
So how does that happen?
When we joined together as Answer, that time, it was the EDM era. EDM was booming all over the world, and we kind of jumped ahead and did this whole big room sound. And once we did that, people were like, hey, this sounds cool, and this was different. Over from that time to now, and then obviously in between from there we moved a little bit into the club music. We were playing a little bit more commercial stuff. And 5 years into that, we were just like, we kind of started losing interest in that sort of a sound. And that's when we felt, okay, it's time for us to reinvent ourselves, go back to the roots and go back to why we started doing what we are doing in the first place, right? And that's when we dug deeper and we were like, okay, we probably want to be a little bit more underground. We want to go back into sounds of house and techno that really inspired us in the first place. And that's when we made the shift back into this sound. And we cleared our entire social media.